Howdy folks, LK back with another Friday the 13th walkthrough. This is single player challenge number 9. Roy's going to be our man here. We've got the usual 6 objectives, and going to go ahead and voice over this opening scene here just because there's a little bit to talk about. We have to get prepared to move basically as soon as the round starts. We have to intercept Deborah, who is feverishly trying to get to the main house to warn everybody that death is near, and there's a specific location where you want to catch her so you can perform this crow repellent objective, which is turning her into a human scarecrow. When the round begins, we're going to go into stalk, and we're going to morph right up here about this location. Immediately turn on sense and make sure you're not directly in front of Deborah's path. Wait for her to stop and rest right now and shift on her, and she should be right next to this scarecrow location. And this is this is our first objective.
Don't stop, Jason. They deserve
And that is just all sorts of wrong. That's awesome. Alright, moving on. We're going to morph down to the barn here. And it's going to take him a minute or so to get down here, but once again our friend LaChapa is going to wander off from the group. He seems to be drawn to machinery. He's going to be right in this area here, and this is going to be our hidden objective, which is called Harvest Time. And we just want to post up here and wait. And we skipped ahead about a full minute almost, is what it takes for him to get down here. And he's strolling up in the background, getting ready to cross the dirt path. And this kill is actually very reminiscent of the one from Chapter 6, where Jason sticks his face in the boat motor. This is kind of a recreation of that. A little bit more grisly, I think. And let's go get him. This guy should probably stay away from motorized equipment.
Make them suffer like
I'll tell you what, for a character that's supposed to be so smart, it seems like that dude's always stupidly wandering into disaster. There's going to be another good one involving him in challenge number 10. Alright, and by this point when you morph up to the house, everyone should be upstairs. And we're going to walk up the steps here and go ahead and take out AJ. Should be in this room right here where the sound's coming from. And this is an interesting kill. So does this mean AJ's a heroin addict now too? Interesting, she's got syringes just casually laying around filled with shit that can kill you. And now that we have that, let's go ahead and smash the radio. That's part of our objective list. And there's 2 targets left. And you want to be really careful because Vanessa, true to character, is going back and forth to the restroom. Looks like she's out now and back in her bedroom. And we're going to sneak up on her and grab her before we actually get right up on her. Keep in mind the heightened senses of the counselors in these later challenges. They are able to sense your presence much easier than probably what you're used to. Especially Especially Bugsy back here, who's actually sleeping. You'd be amazed how fast he wakes up and realizes his life's in danger, and that'll blow your undetected objective. So what I recommend is to go into stalk, and we're going to shift right up on him and grab him as soon as we can. See how he jumped up out of the bed there? That will blow the entire round if you don't get him quickly. Whoa, Christmas time. Yeah, I've read about this glitch. That's a funny one.
they deserve to die, Jason. Make them suffer.
And at the end of this first run, we've gotten 5 out of the 6 objectives. There's only one more that we need to go back for. And that's going to be the please obey kill, which is killing Deborah with the stop sign. At the start of the second run, we're going to morph right around this area here. And again, she's going to be charging out of the cornfield, trying to get to the house to warn everyone. You see the stop sign, which is not far from the car. And Deborah's got a couple of paths that she'll travel down. Sometimes you'll get lucky and she'll stop to rest right next to the stop sign. And you can shift on her and snatch her up right there and go ahead and get the objective. That's best case scenario. Usually what happens is she'll stop and rest down there on the other side of the car and then run into the house. At that point, you just kind of be patient and wait for her to come back out. And she should be right near the stop sign where you can snatch her up and walk her over to it and go ahead and take her out. And we're just waiting for her to come back out. She shouldn't be too far from the stop sign when she reemerges, and there she is. Let's shift up on her. Got her. And it's not too far. We can walk her over and get this kill off before she breaks grab.
Yes.
And at this point, it doesn't really matter what you do. You can finish the round however you'd like. Just for shits and giggles, let's see who's hanging around down here. Somebody's running into the barn. Oh, it's Vanessa. Well, hello, Vanessa. My name's Roy. Ooh, well, that one hurt. And in typical bot fashion, she's climbing right back in through the window. And of course, that last kill wasn't necessary, but I mean, we're playing a game called Friday the 13th, right? You should never let anybody escape if you can prevent it. And those failed skulls, that's not a problem. We've already gotten to 3 in the previous run. And these are our objectives for challenge number 9. On to the final chapter. Thanks for watching.